Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue, and today we're out here at the range with Taylor's Tactical 1911. And this is their classic 1911, and therefore it has none of the bells and whistles that we would expect on modern self-defense 1911s, except it does have an enlarged and dropped ejection port, which is a good thing. It really cuts down on stovepipes. But no beaver tail, grip safety, no skeletonized hammer or trigger. This is pretty much MILSPEC, and they're very popular on the Wild Bunch circuit. And if you're not familiar with Wild Bunch matches, it's a cowboy action shooting match that the Single Action Shooting Society sponsors. And basically it's taken from the first scene in the Wild Bunch, where the Wild Bunch robs a bank dressed as U.S. cavalry circa 1916, armed with Model 97 pump shotguns and with 1911s, and it's a lot of fun to shoot. So let's see what this does out on the range. Well, as I said, this offering from Taylor's Tactical is just a classic 1911. It's made in the Philippines by Armscore, and they do make an excellent gun. And pretty much it's a sort of stock 1911 that you would have found being used by the Army in 1916, 1917. It has a 1911 style mainspring housing. It's got the full-size military hammer. No extensions on the safety or the slide release, no beaver tail. It's all what you would expect. And of course it has the little tiny military sights. But as you can see from this target, there's nothing wrong with that. They get the job done. Well, Evil Roy might have changed his appearance with that orange spray-on tan, but he hasn't changed his evil ways. He's hooked up with a bunch of Villistas, and they are raiding the border. And the only thing that can stop them is our Tactical 1911. So let's see if we can make them ring. As usual, he caught one in the nads. Well, we taught Evil Roy a lesson two-handed, but let's see how I can do with the Taylor's Tactical one-hand. Wild Bunch, you only shoot 5. Well, Evil Roy is out licking his wounds. So let's try the Taylor's Tactical 1911 on some water bottles, see how we do. Alright, I'm still shooting a little bit to the right, so I'm going to have to get that adjusted, but I'll just hold off for now. Well, I think I've got my Kentucky windage a little bit better dialed in with the 1911. When I get home, I'll have to drift the sights and take it to the range and get it sighted in better. But in the meantime, let's see if I've got my hold off figured right. That'll... Well, let's see if we can make some melon balls with Taylor's Tactical's classic 1911. Well, I think we got that down to bite-sized pieces. Well, let's finish up with the bad guy's view of Taylor's Tactical's classic 1911 pistol.